Hello everyone, this is Formula One Championship Edition, and we are going through the season mode. We're at round 1, Melbourne, Australia, and we actually just got the pole by 0.02 seconds. It was really tight there, but I know we're pretty fast when we're low on fuel. I just don't know how fast we are when we have a full fuel load, which I didn't do that. I've done about half the race, so you can set that at the beginning of the race with the car setup. So let's go ahead and head on to the grid and see where everybody's starting and how we compared to our teammate. I think we were pretty far ahead of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, really tight there. 0.02 second pole. So our teammate is Rubens Barrichello. '16th, so quite a spread there, 1st to 5th, 16th, and there's a full grid here, all 22 cars. So let's head on to the race.
The drivers are lined up on the grid now.
And I'm doing the far away view, and I have turned damage
the
off.
red lights are beginning to come on.
Just the AI are too unpredictable.
Go! This is the critical time now. He's lost the lead.
Man,
what
I'm
a
really
disaster.
What a disaster. See, they just hit you like you're not even there. So if I hadn't turned off the damage, we'd already be pitting because I couldn't even steer my car. I guess I could play a little defense here.
That's exactly the start he would have wanted.
So dropping 4 spots was exactly the start I wanted. I have soft tires. You can choose between soft and hard when it's dry. And I did a fuel load to make it to halfway of the race. So plan is to pit about halfway. And just see where we land. I don't know if any of these other cars will pit. We're doing a half race distance. Oh, man, you can't even pass people because they cut you off.
He mistimed his braking and ended up hitting the car in front.
Another reason why I didn't turn on the damage.
The sky is beginning to darken, and if I look up from the commentary box, I can see quite a few clouds overhead now.
Oh, so it's starting to get cloudy. We don't know if that's going to mean rain later or not. We did set the conditions on variable.
Lap 2. That's powerful acceleration there. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is that. He's closing the gap.
Maybe.
Race order. Williams number 1. Heights Harold Frenson. Michael Schumacher. Gerhard Berger.
A lot of these names sound very familiar from old times, and then also in the last game.
The gap is increasing.
I can hear 6th place all over me.
into lap 3. His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
So a little bit faster than Berger. Gerard, I think that's his first name. Wow. I love passing on the straightaway versus the beginning of the straightaway, not the end. It's usually much cleaner with these AI. They really don't give any regard to you at all on the track.
The gap is growing.
I can see the car in front. I don't know if he's saying the gap in front of me is growing or the gap behind me is growing.
He's closing the gap in front.
Oh, that's good.
He's a real veteran of Formula One, and it shows in the maturity of his driving.
So 26 laps to go.
He's closing the gap.
Whoa.
That collision will probably have done major damage to both cars.
Well, if we had damage on him, it'd probably only do damage to me, not him. Hey, we're on the podium, which is pretty cool. Didn't mean to, but he didn't give me any room there as I was passing.
He's closing the gap in front. Race order. Williams number 1. Heights Harold Frenson. Jan Magnussen. Michael Schumacher. He's up on the leader at split 1. He's just hit Frenson.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
He's gained second place.
I really had a British accent. Are you okay?
Rain is continuing to fall here, but unless I'm very much mistaken, the sky's beginning to brighten slightly.
I haven't seen any rain yet, so. Man, that person really stopped much more sudden than me, and I get down to first gear every time. So.
does look as if the weather may be changing for the worse, if those clouds are anything to go by.
Okay, that's interesting information. I feel like we were catching first place and then
The
it just
gap is
disappeared.
growing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I saw them, now I don't see them anymore. This is a lot of fun though, racing around Melbourne. Such a wonderful track.
The gap is increasing.
Yeah, they are gaining on me. I don't know if that's because my tires are wearing or I just lost some skill or something. Again, each game you have to learn, and some games are just so different from each other from year to year too. It's hard to really know what you're going to be playing. I thought this would be a little bit more similar to the first game than it is, but I think the AI might be a little worse and the damage is much worse.
Approximately a quarter of the race distance covered so far.
Is it starting to rain?
Well, I can see spots of rain on the monitors now. Let's hope it doesn't turn into a downpour.
It's interesting. And I remember the last game, and when it was slick, you could really tell it.
He's closing the gap.
And the rain generally slows down the race pace in these games too, just like real life. It's pretty cool, especially for 1990s.
One thing we might see this year is drivers having problems with cramp. All the teams have followed Williams' lead from last year and positioned their drivers lower in the car, reclined further back with their feet raised up more.
I don't know if I should be pitting or not to get some inners or wets.
Let's see how
I guess
his
it's
times
wet
compare.
or monsoon
He's
is what they
actually
call
up
it
on
in
the
this game.
leader's time at split 2. Race order. Williams number 1. Jan Magnussen. Eddie Irvine. Jean Alesi.
Looks like they're heading down pit road.
Now he's in first place.
Yep, we are in first place, but maybe we shouldn't be. I don't know if we should pit or not. This is fairly interesting. Team's not saying anything to me. Maybe they're like, if you're still driving to stay on the track, maybe you should stay out there. I don't know. If we can make it to halfway point, we'll need fuel by then. If it's still raining and we're able to still compete out here, we can stay out maybe. It's just light rain right now. I see it coming down, but it's not affecting me that I can tell. It might be...
1/3 of the race gone, 2/3 still to go. It looks as though the rain is beginning to ease off a bit.
Okay, well, that's a good sign for us. since we're staying out. Well, I'm kind of glad now I didn't follow the leader. I was thinking about following him into the pits. I figured, well, if he's in the lead, he probably knows what he's doing. But maybe he's being overly cautious. I feel like my car's getting faster, but it's probably because I got less fuel load. Feels pretty good to be out front. I was not expecting this. And I could have a failure anytime as well. So, you can never count your chickens before they hatch. Oh, went way too hard there.
Race order: Jan Magnussen, Knights Harold Frenson, Eddie Irvine,
What's the
Williams number 1.
point in changing the name? And Williams number 1, that's not really a driver. Or maybe that's supposed to be Jacques. Was he Williams at that time?
Well, it's dry at the moment here, but I don't like the look of those black clouds gathering overhead.
Well, it's really hard to know what to do because sometimes it starts raining. It's barely raining, and sometimes it downpours. I guess unless you look at a radar. But my team's not saying anything to me. I see some light rain again. Really like to make it to halfway before I pit. Wow, we're lapping people.
And yes, if I look outside the commentary box, there are definitely a few drops of rain beginning to fall. This young man really is a superlative driver.
Thank you. If you're talking about me. I get real nervous from these AI.
With only one previous Grand Prix under his belt at the start of this season, Jan Magnussen's got a lot to prove. Like his teammate Barrichello, he's only young at 23, but if his results in Formula 3 are anything to go by, he could be one of the new stars of Formula 1.
Whoa, almost went way too wide there. Alright. So, another lap car coming up, still some light rain to deal with. I don't know whether or not we should switch to inners when it gets to halfway or not. We'll see if this rain picks up anymore. Don't run me off the track, please. Oh, car's going really slow. I'd like to know if the rain's gonna make up its mind about rain or not before I pit.
Race order. Jan Magnussen. Williams number 1. Heights Harold Frenson. Michael Schumacher.
So if this inspires you to break out the old games, this is pretty fun for me. It's a lot of concentration, somewhat hard to talk while I'm racing. But
we've got wet tires waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Okay, so maybe they think it's starting to get wet enough. Or maybe because I just went off track. I don't know what triggered that, to be honest. Doesn't feel that wet to me. Wow, we are way ahead. It's kind of strange, isn't it?
Half of this Grand Prix is behind the drivers now.
Looks like
half still to
starting
go.
to slow down now. So it must be getting wet enough for me to... Oh. Oh.
We've got wet tires waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Yeah, must be wet enough now because I can tell my car is slowing down. It's not getting to the same high speed it was. The rain looks like it's starting to come down more seriously now. Alright. So this must be the sign I was hoping for. Yeah, we're not getting to as high of a speed now.
Tire wear is getting bad. Come into the pits.
Okay, so tire wear is also getting bad. Rain's coming down. We're getting low on fuel as well. Oh, yep, I can tell it's slick now. Yeah, it's slick.
He's really on a roll.
Yeah,
We've got wet tires waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
He's punching his way up through the gearbox.
Yeah, it's really slick. Ugh, so
it's
slick.
Magnussen. Martin, that looked as if he just rubbed the wall.
Now I understand why.
You're right there, Murray.
Alright, we're getting close to pit road. Got a couple more turns here. Let's try not to lose it. Yeah. Definitely got a pit now. Waited way too long, or
tire
one
wear
lap
is
too
getting
long.
bad. Come into the pits.
Yeah, tire wear is also getting worse. Alright.
I imagine that this will be his only stop. We'll know when we see how long refueling takes.
Yeah, we'll probably try to put
They
about
can't
maybe 20
afford to
laps
make
in
a
there.
single mistake in the pits. It's absolutely vital everyone does
Alright.
their job
I think
perfectly.
that's enough to get us to the end. 21 laps there, I guess lap 34, 35
The
maybe.
rain's absolutely lashing down on the track.
Oh, I
Driving
didn't switch the
conditions
tires.
are getting worse all
I thought they were
the
gonna.
time.
We've got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Oh man, I thought that's what they were doing, was putting on wet tires. What were they doing? Why did I pit then? I guess it was still on slick, so I didn't realize it. Yeah, we'll have to pit again. Oh, we're drifting here.
That's a Stewart. That was definitely a knock on the barrier. It's Magnussen. He's ended up off the track and on the grass.
Wow, we have to go all the way around the track again. Have a little bit more car control maybe. Oh,
The Stewart Grand Prix team is succeeding brilliantly in their first season of Formula One. 3 times world champion Jackie Stewart is one of the great ambassadors of the sport. One of the greatest drivers of the late 60s and
Yeah.
early 70s.
oh, is that
And
lightning?
involved in so many aspects of
Oh, I
motor
heard
racing in
thunder.
the years since, especially safety. The team
So-
have clinched an exclusive
Whoa.
contract with Ford for the use of its V10 engine,
Yeah,
and that'll
it's
surely
thundering.
bring the success
So I wonder if I
they
should go with
deserve.
wet or monsoon.
It's looking a bit slippery out there. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
I do. I thought I was doing that last time.
He's punching his way up
Wow,
through the
it's
gearbox.
lightning. Yeah, maybe we should go for monsoon tires. I can't believe I'm still this far ahead of
Race
everybody.
order. Jan Magnussen.
Wow.
Williams number 1.
I didn't know it would
Michael
thunder
Schumacher.
and lightning.
Heights Harold Frentzen.
Earlier when I thought the screen flashed, I thought it was just like a bug in the game.
It's looking a bit slippery out there. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
Oh,
Magnussen. Martin, that
I'm
looked
trying to
as
get
if he
there.
just rubbed the wall there.
You're right there, Murray.
oh, it looks like I'm about to get past here for the lead. Alright, so we gotta, I guess, hit the arrows. Oh, yep, we just got past for the lead.
Unbelievable. He's lost the lead. What a disaster.
What a disaster, yeah.
That's down,
Wow.
down, out of second
Alright.
place.
So,
He's crossed the white line
let's see
now.
what we can do here.
That means you have to slow down to 75 miles per hour in the pit lane, which he does by hitting a button that activates
Alright.
the rev limiter.
So we got
He'll be
monsoon.
very aware that races can be won or lost in the pit lane. It's
So
a
it's not
quick
just
one.
wet tires, we need monsoon tires.
He probably just lost concentration for a second, and that was all it took.
Whoa.
It's looking a bit slippery out there. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
We have monsoon tires on. How am I
That's a
losing control?
Stewart. This is terrible. He probably just lost concentration for a second, and that was all it took.
Did they put on dry tires
He's
again?
down out of the top
I
six.
could have swore I selected monsoon. Do you have to like click something after you? Maybe you have to move the arrow, then click X. Man, what a way to find out.
It's Magnussen. He's off on the green stuff.
Wow. This is wild. I'm still out here on dry tires.
If I just have a glance at their lap times, His time at split 1 is down on the race leader at the same point.
I would say
We've
so.
got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was getting last time. This is crazy. Well, we're learning as we go.
He's punching his way up through the gearbox. He's losing ground. He's hit Ralph Schumacher. And Ralph Schumacher's passed him.
I'm
Look
getting
at
passed by a
that.
bunch of people.
He
Whoa.
probably just lost concentration for a second,
can't steer
and
that
that was
quickly.
all it took. There was definitely contact between the two cars.
Yeah.
He's been caught napping there.
We've got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
I thought it was wet enough a long time ago.
I cannot believe it. Sarlo's taken him.
Alright, so we're down to 16th.
This could possibly take 11, 12, 13 seconds if he takes on enough fuel to finish the race.
The team's been practicing this over and over again until it's perfect.
Okay,
The
selected
pit lane
monsoon.
crew did their
Pretty
job
sure
superbly for a
that's
super
what I did.
fast stop. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 18th, Jarno Trulli. In 19th place, Jan Magnussen.
Oh wow, my
In
car's going so
20th
slow.
place, Damon Hill.
We've got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Yeah, it's plenty
Look at
wet.
that. Damon Hill's managed to get past.
I gotta figure out how to change these tires. Wow, this is awful. Alright, another chance here to try and make something happen. I don't know if it will or not.
If I just have a glance at their lap times, his time at split 1 is down on the race leader at the same point.
We've been in both ends of the spectrum, from last to first. This is wild.
He's accelerating hard now.
It's looking a bit slippery out there. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
Yes. Sorry, buddy. I'm just trying to hang on to it.
The gap is increasing. Oh,
Oh,
dear,
sorry, buddy.
oh
I'm just
dear.
trying to hang on to it.
He's just collided with Deniz.
Yeah, I did. For some reason, I'm not getting wet or monsoon tires when I pit.
He's lost a place to Deniz.
Wow.
Magnussen.
97,
I
I
think
guess
that
it's
was
for the
contact with the barrier.
1997 game year.
That's a Stewart.
Did I get
He's
lapped?
ended up off the track and on the grass.
This is
We've
pitiful.
got wet tyres waiting for you when you think it's wet enough out there.
Yeah. It's been plenty wet enough. Alright, let's see what we're doing wrong here.
crossed the white line now. That means you have to slow down to 75 miles per hour in the pit lane, which he does by hitting a button that activates the rev limiter.
Absolute clockwork precision from the pit crew.
Hopefully they give me
Not
wets.
a bad stop.
I think they finally give me wets. Maybe I can't get monsoon for some reason. I don't know. Alright, I'm able to actually drive now. I think I'm in last. Probably. And you can't change your car setup, so the gear ratio is still the same, I guess. So you can't really... Whoa, people.
He's closing the gap.
Can't really max out your gears.
Race order. Michael Schumacher, Williams number 1. Heights Harold Frenson, Jean Alesi. He's definitely gaining.
Oh. They take it pretty easy in the curves, in the wet. Well, we might be 20th, but we're not last. Man, it's hard to race in these wet conditions. It's like a monsoon out here. I'd like to get the monsoon tires. Might be able to do better in these wets.
We're now 2/3 of the way through this Grand Prix. Superb! The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time.
One of the problems the drivers have to contend with is visibility. The
It sounds like
visors
I'm
get very
faster than the
dirty out
leader.
on the track. Every 5 laps or so they'll need to give it a wipe to keep it clear with the back of their glove or their sleeve. Of course, when it gets really difficult to see, they can peel off one of the clear tear-off strips that cover the visor.
That's powerful acceleration there.
Wow. Using your glove seems like it'd smear it. But I don't know.
He's coming up from behind now.
Really would like the monsoon tires. I think that would help me even more. But maybe you can't get those. I don't know how you get those. I've selected them multiple times, I thought. But if y'all know how to do this, please let me know so I can do better for future races.
And the gap is closing. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 7th, Mika Hakkinen. 8th, David Coulthard. In 9th place, Ralf Schumacher.
Oh, too fast through that corner.
It's Magnussen. He must have hit
Gotta
the
get out of the
barrier.
grass.
Magnussen. That's onto the grass.
Man, it's so wet out here. These are definitely monsoon conditions. I can't believe they're racing in the thunder and lightning. Look at the crowd still up there. It's so unsafe. What are they doing? Somebody's gonna get struck by lightning and die. Man, I hear the thunder. I don't think I can get above like 4th gear racing in these conditions.
He's coming up from behind now. He's definitely gaining.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I gain, then I lose probably, because I do pretty good, then I lose control. Same corner.
We're now at 3/4 race distance. His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing. Race order. Michael Schumacher, Williams #1. Jean Alesi, Heights Harold Frenson. The gap is closing.
I might be closing, but I don't see anybody. Starting to see somebody now. That's a good sign.
He's coming up from behind now.
Man, it's really tough in these conditions. Look how slow we're going.
That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front.
Looks like I'm not much faster than them.
Superb! He's up on the leader at split 1. Let's have a look at the race order lower down. 10th, Jos Verstappen. In 11th place, Giancarlo Fisichella. 12th, Shinji Nakano. He's closing the gap.
Start to see somebody else now.
That lap will certainly help him catch the car in front.
So I wonder if that plus time is plus from the leader or the car. It can't be the car in front because that's less than 17 seconds ahead of me. It's a long
He's
race.
definitely gaining.
I guess I didn't gain a spot by passing that one. So maybe I am 17 seconds behind the next car. This
And
is
the gap
wild.
is closing.
Ugh. Wow. And they passed me back.
Race order. Michael Schumacher, Williams #1. Jean Alesi, Heights Harold Frenson.
Maybe I'm a lap down, that's why I'm over 2 minutes behind the leader. Makes sense.
The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time.
Wow, they're coming back past me. Whoa. They can drive in the rain much faster than I can.
He's hit Michael
Wow.
Schumacher.
Oh, that is the leader. I thought it was a lap down car, so I've unlapped myself.
He's punching his way up through the gearbox.
That's why they're giving me a fight. So I caught the leader, but I was a lap down. So now I'm not a lap down.
He's losing ground. This young man really is a superlative driver.
So we are the fastest car on the track, probably, if we're passing the leader. It's just we got a lot of ground to make up, and not many laps left. I don't know how many times we pitted, but we pitted more than anybody else.
He's definitely gaining.
Man, this storm is not letting up. Wow, there's several cars here.
was definitely contact between the two cars. Damon Hill's managed to get past.
Gotta catch these cars again. I wrecked at the worst spot where there's such high speed.
His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
Gotta catch those cars again. There's so many of them in a row.
What about the
It's
drivers in the lower positions? In 13th place, Nicola Larini. In 14th place, Mika Salo. In 15th place, Ukyo Katayama.
The car just knocked me off track. It's like they have no regard for you.
He's coming up from behind now.
And there's so many in a row, it's difficult to plan each pass. You don't want to get run over, and you don't want somebody run over you.
He forces his way through.
Don't hit me.
He's managed to get past Barrichello.
Hey, I passed my teammate.
He's accelerating hard now. He's actually up on the leader's time at split 2. He's just hit Katayama.
Yeah, well, this is very difficult conditions.
Superb! Spectacular overtaking there.
Alright. This is starting to look a lot more positive than it was. They're a lot faster than me on the straights.
His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
Oh, gotta keep going straight here. Alright, so we're down to, what, 4 laps left. We're in 13th. Why they let
He's
me
got
through?
past Fisichella. Race order. Michael Schumacher, Williams number 1. Jean Alesi,
Williams
Heinz
number 1.
Harold
What a
Frentzen.
weird name.
He's absolutely stormed past.
Well, we're up to 6th. I don't know how much further the points positions are, but we're going to shoot for it.
He's actually up on the leader's time at split 2.
First place is way ahead of the rest of the places, so I don't really expect to catch first place at all, considering I'm 2 minutes behind him. Yeah, it's really raining. Thunder and lightning. This seems
3
unsafe
laps
for
to go.
everybody.
Excellent. The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. He's
I don't think so.
accelerating hard now.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's a huge gap there to 5th and 6th, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be catching the points positions, but at least we'll come home maybe with a respectable spot. After all the adversary, yeah, you know what I'm saying, that we face, so.
He's closing the gap.
We've had a lot of obstacles in our path. Adverse conditions. It's been quite difficult of a race for us, but if we come out here with top 10, we can hold our heads up high, I think.
He's closing the gap.
We get more comfortable
Okay,
at racing in
let's
these
see how the
conditions.
drivers are doing lower down the order. In 16th place, Mika Salo. 17th, Rubens Barrichello. 18th, Jarno Trulli. It's the penultimate lap. The car in front will be getting worried after that lap time. He's punching his way up through the gearbox.
Yeah. This is tough to race in these conditions. Starting to see somebody else now.
He's closing the gap.
Whoa. So a minute and a half behind the leader now.
That's past Coulthard. He's actually up on the leader's time at split 2. Just hit Mika Hakkinen. I think they may have had a bit of a bump there, Martin.
Yes, that's true.
He'll be wanting to
Hey, we're
hold
in the
on to
points.
his position for dear life now
we're
because
nearing the
it'll
last
mean
lap.
all-important championship points. And he's on his last lap now. He's punching his way up through the gearbox. Race order. Michael Schumacher. Jean Alesi, Williams number 1. Heitz Harold Frenson. He's definitely gaining. It's a win for Michael Schumacher.
Wow,
The
he's that far
Tifosi
ahead.
will be absolutely ecstatic with this result for Ferrari.
Well, it was easy to give up, considering every obstacle we faced. But looks like we're probably going to come out with a points position, which is awesome.
He's coming up from behind now. Second, Jean Alesi. Third, Williams number 1. Up speed to 5th.
Wow. We will come home with the top 5. I'm impressed.
5th.
Wow.
Jan Magnussen.
Woo!
He's had a good...
Go us. Wow. That was quite intense. Alright, so I don't know if we can go up and down the board. Looks like not. So Michael Schumacher, John Alesi, Williams, Heinz-Harald Frittensen, Gerard Berger. So quite a gap there. Michael Schumacher won by 36 seconds. Wow, that's incredible. We were 1:12 behind. And that gives us 2 points, which is pretty cool. We got some points on the board. So Schumacher's got 10, Alesi 6, Williams 4, 3, 2, 1 there. Okay. So at least it's something. And we gave Stewart some points. 10 points there for Stewart. Alright. So round 2 I think is Interlagos. It doesn't say. You have to kind of guess by looking at the track. So we'll see y'all next time there.